Welcome guys to another video. It's your host Dave and Famish, and today we are going to be looking at what Murad has said concerning Prince William trying to take away the Sussex's title. So before we even begin the video, let us listen to what Murad had to say, and we're going to break down on that discussion, I think. So this is what he had to say.
Now, Red Online are reporting that Prince William is planning to strip Meghan Markle and Prince Harry of their royal titles when it comes to him ascending to the throne. Sanctioning them, removing of the titles if they step out of line again. Are furious with how Meghan is for flaunting her Sussex title all over Harry and especially all over Netflix. Now, I understand why William would want to do this. The man wants to be the sole form of attention. Right? He wants to be the king to be. They're not working royals no more. Why should Harry and Meghan have any form of titles? Let's strip them of that, is basically his thought process. And it makes sense to me because he has not been getting any of the attention. Let's be real for a minute. Let's be dense another day. When it came to Meghan and Harry's international tours in Nigeria and Colombia, everybody was speaking about that. Let alone all of the seminars and lectures that Harry was leading in New York. Then after that, of course, you have the Netflix show that Meghan has put out that went absolutely viral, for good or for bad. Everybody was discussing it. It was in the top 10 Netflix shows, worldwide on a global level. And then after that, Meghan has just released her line, and that line has immediately sold out. And then it's also been announced that Meghan is about to have a renewed second season of the show. So she's not going anywhere. And of course, she's spoken about her title as well. So this would infuriate William and Kate, especially William more than anyone, in my opinion, because he is the one who wants to have that number one or, podcast, wants to be on Netflix TV shows, wants to be relatable, wants to be hanging with the cool kids, wants to be at the, important meetings and etc. He is the one who wants to be in that position, and he will have more power when he is the king. And I wouldn't be surprised if he takes actions to strip Meghan and Harry of their titles, especially Meghan, because he's never liked Meghan. They've always had issues. Jason Nauf is one example. I don't need to say anything else. And so I feel like when he gets to that point and when he gets to becoming the king, he's going to take these extra measures, which are very much unnecessary.
So that's what Murad says, okay? And I find it funny that the process, or let me just put it like this, the thought process of Prince William is actually to become king and then now strip their titles. What do you have to say about that?
Thank you so much for having me once again. And I'm not surprised, and I'm always super happy because I always love Murad's insight. Like, he always got it all. And on this particular aspect, I'm not super surprised because I remember very well William's friends also came about and say that, you know what, the last time that probably William would see his brother is at their father's funeral. So this whole story coming out and being stated that William will strip off Harry and Meghan's titles, I'm not surprised. And there's one thing I always say, like, you know what, titles do not define a person. What defines a person is what they've put out here to the public. And that's what people see in Harry and Meghan. We don't see the Sussex title. No, we don't. We don't look at Harry as one born in a privileged institution as the king's son and whatnot. We don't look at it at that angle. But this one, to me, I'm just like, he's jealous.
That's so true, because bear in mind, Murad has said that William has never been in the spotlight, and that is something that should be eye-opening for a lot of people, okay? Because when Harry and Meghan were in the UK, they were on the spotlight each and every time. It was in very few instances that William got the chance to be in the spotlight. And now they are no longer working roles, but still they are on the spotlight. Now, imagine you're William, the thought process that you should have is, these guys have so much, spotlight than me, and what I should do next is just strip them away of their titles, And seeing William do that is actually going to be an eye-opener for a lot of haters of Meghan Harry, because they're going to be like, why is this move seeming so childish. You know, it's like William can't move on from the situation. He's trying to put himself in the spotlight, but the only way is for him to become king. You know, and what do you have to say about that?
One thing that I'm not super surprised, because growing up, as per the history that we've learned over the years, William has always been that one jealous brother. And you're speaking about while Harry and Meghan were still back in the UK, and it was always them, they used to complain.
True.
It was stated that Kat and William are wondering why is it that it's always Harry and Meghan and not them. And they even thought after Harry and Meghan left, probably things will change, but it has never gotten there. Not even for a single day do we see William and Kat trending. Now that Harry and Meghan are away, but still the UK media outlets always tend to want to find even the smallest things on news that they get for them to use them on their magazines for clickbait. They themselves have said that hating on Meghan is a $1 million industry, which keeps on flooding people every now and then. So I'm not literally surprised that the elder brother, the heir to the throne, he's jealous and wants to strip off, his brother and his wife's titles, hoping that this will help him gain some attention or attraction in people. But people got nothing to be attracted to him. Hence, he doesn't have the spotlight. My perspective, because William, he has proven to be a lazy grifter and incompetent. And that's why people are questioning if this is what is his mission and vision once he's king. Is he worth being a king? That's a question a lot of us, even the Brits themselves, are questioning.
That's so true, because according to me, I really feel that is going to be a low blow, because he's your younger brother, You have to be mature enough to understand that things happen, It just doesn't mean that everything is going to go your side, because you're the heir to the throne. You have to have a direction, a sense of direction, that people are going to look at you, the taxpayers are going to look at you, and they're going to say, oh, that's our next king. But then William is reducing himself to a very childish point whereby he's just waiting. He's waiting for that moment where he's going to be pronounced king. Do you really think he's ever going to move on, even if he's king, from this whole scenario? Because I really don't think him taking away the success titles is going to help him in any way. I really think it's going to backslide on him. It's going to go very wrong on him. It's going to add more clout to Prince Harry and Meghan, and he's just going to be ashamed of that move he's going to do. That's my prediction. Do you really think he's ever going to move on from that?
It's been 5 good years ever since Harry and Meghan left. But it's very much clear that they are still in denial.
True.
Day by day, they seem to always see Harry and Meghan surrounding them, even if they're not there. Because that's what they are showing to the public. That's why whenever you see Harry and Meghan have an engagement, it's like that's always now a wake-up call to the Windsors, to the institution at large, to the left behinds, that you guys need to wake up. Harry and Meghan are out running errands on engagements, and you guys have not been seen outside for over a month. They are forgetting that they are tax funded. Harry and Meghan are not. So I'm just like, they haven't moved on. It's been 5 years, and the narrative still is Harry and Meghan this, Harry and Meghan that. They will never. William will never move on.
That's so true. Mm-hmm. And I would really love to hear your comments and thoughts in the comment section below, guys. Just explain to us how you think about this whole situation. Mm-hmm. Is this move going to have William under the radar, or is it going to put him above the radar finally? Mm-hmm. What is your thoughts? And leave them down below. So guys, if you like the video, please comment down below, like, and drop a subscription.
Thank you so much, guys, for having us around, and we will for sure be blessing your screens every now and then. Don't forget to always stay tuned and click that notification bell so that whenever we post, you're here to be with us. Thank you so much.